what the B.A.D stands for in the golden age, in our Golden Age Goddess podcast. And I'd love for you to like break it down. It's the bold, audacious, devoted being.
Yes.
And that just like changed it all for me. Like now I could be a bad B all day.
Yes.
Welcome to the Golden Age Goddess podcast. We stand for peace, love, happiness, and abundance for all. Listen to your heart and soul's call, and we will encourage you to be bold, audacious, and devoted. Kim, Indigo, and Wind, helping you win by healing deep within. Only way to the Golden Age. Like, share, and subscribe today.
Why do we call ourselves the B.A.D? What does that stand for? And how are we playing off of the lower vibrational word of a B.A.D? And what does that mean?
When I heard about the B.A.Ds, I just was like, it just made me feel so like giddy inside and just happy when you guys shared that with me. I swear. So the B.A.Ds, when you think of it, you think about the lower vibrational state of calling yourself a B.A.D, and we've all been there. No judgment.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I never really identified with the word B.
Mm-hmm.
But I find myself looking like a B.A.D, acting like a B.A.D, conducting myself like one, even if I didn't call myself the B.A.D,
Mm-hmm.
And then this shift in what the B.A.D stands for in the golden age, in our Golden Age Goddess podcast. And I'd love for you to like break it down. It's the bold, audacious, devoted being.
Yes.
And that just like changed it all for me. Like now I could be a B.A.D all day.
Yes.
I'm a B.A.D. Yes. I'm bold. Yes, I am audacious, and yes, I am devoted to the divine. So yes, and I'm just being that in my truest, most purest essence. So that's what that means to me. I love it.
Thank you, Indigo. That was wonderful.
I love it. So what it means to me to be a B.A.D is to be, again, bold, audacious, and devoted to my higher path and my mission on earth. And we are pretty bad, but now we're taking it up a notch. We're taking it up a notch, Just keeping it real, But to be audacious and devoted to the mission on earth to help raise the consciousness of our sisters and our brothers. And I think when you have that statement and you feel strong and confident in that statement, it's like nothing could tear you down. I'm going to be bold, I'm going to be audacious, and I'm going to be devoted to my higher path. So it's a representation of what we're embodying, the B.A.Ds.
Yes.
Love that. And I also concur with my beautiful goddesses. They pretty much summed it up. Again, B.A.D is an acronym. So we're not spelling it out like B.A.D. It's more of what it stands for. B stands for bold, A stands for audacious, D stands for devoted. And when you're really that B.A.D, you're choosing love over fear. And so that's where you can be bold. You can be bold to be yourself, bold to go out after your dreams, have audacity, but the good kind of audacity. Be audacious to be yourself. Be audacious to go after your passions and your purpose. Be audacious to be a kind person. And like Indigo said and Kim said, the devotion to spirit, the devotion to the divine, being devoted to your heart and soul. That's what a real B.A.D is. And again, we don't want to call ourselves, lower vibrational terms like the B word. That's just for us, in terms of like, once you raise yourself to that higher state of consciousness. And to be honest, I never resonated with the B word, calling myself a B word, never resonated with it. Have I said it? Yes, but we're human, have I said it? May have I, but and I've always said it in a playful way, but I've never truly resonated with that. So this is a form of alchemy for us to play off that word, and especially for us divine feminine, us women, to go higher and really tap into what it means to be a bad bee, which essentially is a goddess energy.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Any other inputs on that?
Well, I just want to add, like, even just like being bold enough and audacious enough to stand in your truth. And your truth doesn't have to be validated by anybody. It's from within. So once you know your truth from within, you can be bold. You can be confident in that without caring about what other people are going to think, your mom, your friend, what are they? No, because you can be bold in your truth of being devoted to the divine, and however that may look, without validation from outside sources, without, feeling like an outsider, because we might be different, but in this golden age, you're going to see more and more people are going to show their truth in their expression of devotion to the divine. And that's what we're standing in by calling ourselves the bad bees. So I just love it so much.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. Yes, being bold in your authentic truth, your true self. And authenticity can only come from love. Let's also be clear on that. True authenticity can only come from love. It's an illusion if we think that we're being authentic, even if that love also looks like, I got to speak up for myself. Even if that love looks like I got to speak truth to power and it may shake the room or ruffle a little feathers. But as long as we're coming from love, we're not projecting, we're not, being malicious, we're not being revengeful and hateful and spiteful. That's so, so important. So great points, Indigo. Love that.
Welcome to the Golden Age Goddess Podcast. We stand for peace, love, happiness, and abundance for all. Listen to your heart and soul's call, and we will encourage you to be bold, audacious, and devoted. Kim, Indigo, and Wind, helping you win by healing deep within. Only way to the Golden Age. Like, share, and subscribe today.